Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. Hazleton police responded to a stabbing earlier today in the 800 block of North Locust Street. Officers took Delvey Duran into custody for allegedly stabbing his male cousin twice. The victim was taken to an area trauma center for treatment of stab wounds in the lower back and left shoulder. The wounds reported to be non-life threatening. Duran was charged with 2 felony counts of aggravated assault, simple assault, recklessly endangering another person, disorderly conduct, and harassment. He was taken to Luzerne County Correctional Facility with bail set at $100,000 and will await a preliminary hearing. A man's body was pulled from the river in Lehigh Gorge State Park in Jim Thorpe over the weekend. According to investigators, 33-year-old Christopher Santana's foot got caught on a rock while he was rafting with family on Saturday. Rescuers recovered Santana's body. An autopsy was set to be performed today. Wilkes-Barre police are still looking for your help after an incident after a recent football game at Memorial Stadium. Police are investigating an assault on a student after the Holy Redeemer versus Holy Cross football game late last month. The student was allegedly attacked by a group of people. One of the suspects also stole the victim's headphones. Anyone who has information about this incident is asked to contact Wilkes-Barre Police detectives at 570-208-0911. All calls remain confidential. It was a wrong-way crash on Interstate 81 Sunday afternoon that sent 3 people to the hospital. State police say a man in his 70s was traveling south in the northbound lanes for nearly 2 miles. The man struck another vehicle head-on. That accident closed the northbound lanes of I-81 near Wilkes-Barre for about an hour, causing a traffic backup. The wrong-way driver and 2 people in the other vehicle were all taken to the hospital for treatment of their injuries. Improvements to water services are happening in the McAdoo area. The Klein Township Municipal Authority and supervisors all working in conjunction to improve services. The authority consists of a 5-member board. Earlier in the year, the members voted on a plan to have the authority do its own work rather than hiring outside contractors. The authority provides water services to McAdoo, Calares, Beaverbrook, and Tresco. So far, the board has hired new employees and updated its financial practices to reduce monthly costs. The authority also applied for a 90% grant to replace water lines on Kennedy Drive in McAdoo. It also plans on improving water quality and pressure in Tresco. Meanwhile, a fully usable water main line was recently installed in Haddock. There's new technology coming to Schuylkill County, and it's all to help law enforcement book suspects. The Schuylkill County Commissioners voted in August to provide funding for a new fingerprint machine. Over $32,000 will be transferred from a contingency fund in order to purchase the equipment. The remaining balance of around $5,000 for the machine will come from the Sheriff's Department budget. According to officials, the old fingerprinting machine is obsolete. The new one will help police process suspects more efficiently. 2 people were arrested for trafficking of crystal meth Saturday evening in Hanover Township. Melissa Providenti of Hanover Township charged with 2 counts of delivery of crystal meth, 3 counts of possession with the intent to deliver, and criminal conspiracy to possess with the intent to deliver. Mark Finley of Wilkes-Barre also charged on criminal conspiracy with intent to deliver crystal meth, possessing with the intent to deliver, marijuana possession, a stop sign violation, and driving while operating privilege suspended or revoked. Both were taken into custody Saturday evening at Providente's Hanover Township home on 1st Street, where narcotics officers recovered crystal meth, money, a small amount of marijuana, and a digital scale. They were taken to Luzerne County Prison for arraignment, bail set at $35,000. Wilkes-Barre police were called to reports of shots fired near the Alibaba Liquor Lounge early Saturday morning. When police arrived at the scene shortly before 3 a.m., a 20-year-old man told them he and another man got into an argument. As he was walking away, the suspect allegedly shot at the ground, then at the victim's vehicle. There were no reports of any injuries, and police are still investigating that incident early Saturday morning. A policy in the Wilkes-Barre Police Department has yet to go into effect months after the department entered a contract for a new directives maintenance system. Despite the new policy being registered, the process of making DMS official has not yet been completed. Several steps must be taken to complete the policy. The process has been scheduled, but there's no word on when it would take place or what is needed to be done to make the new policy official. The policy is being updated in response to a recommendation made by the Police Chiefs of Police Association this past March. Coming up on WYLN News on this Labor Day, WYLN's Bethany Gelati, sorry about that, Bethany, takes us to Travelers Coffee Breaks. Plus, the zombies are coming, and they're looking for you to join them. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. A stray thunderstorm overnight with a low of 68, and then more thunderstorms this week, and summer is not over yet. We'll be right back.
Appliances are right over there, and this is part of our furniture department.
Okay, but I'm looking for a mattress.
Well, you've come to the right place. Grand Central is Northeast Pennsylvania's #1 Sealy mattress dealer. We have Sealy mattress sets from only $199 and Stearns & Foster queen sets from only $45 per month. We also have interest-free financing up to 60 months. And remember, delivery and takeaway are absolutely free.
So we don't have to do anything?
Not if you buy your Sealy mattress at Grand Central.
It looks like I did find the right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
Grand Central in Hazleton, the right place to buy a Sealy mattress.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Johnny, so what really was the deciding factor for you to run for Congress?
Mom, I want to fight for you and the people of Northeast Pennsylvania. And I will bring jobs for the young people here to create opportunities that I didn't have, and to fight to make sure that your Social Security is protected.
Make sure that you do it with integrity. I don't want you to be one of those people in Washington.
You don't have to worry about that.
I'm John Schrin, and I approve this message.
Rest stops throughout our area are serving free coffee and snacks throughout this holiday weekend. WYLN's Bethany Gelati has more.
Community involvement is a priority for Wyoming Valley West Ice Hockey Club President Dave Cesada. He and his band of club members hold the annual Coffee Break, a rest stop with snacks and drinks for travelers every Labor Day.
We actually have been offering the coffee break up here in the New Angola area for the past 5 or 6 years that I've been involved.
Those who stop by are encouraged to mark where they're from and where they're headed.
This year we put a sign up that where are you from, where are you going to? We had people coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico, heading all the way up to Canada, coming through Pennsylvania. So if we could just offer a 5-minute break, give them a hot dog or something, you know, it's well worth it for us.
A plethora of goodies awaits drivers, much needed and earned treats while traveling such far distances.
Today we have anywhere hot dogs, we have coffee, lemonade, snacks, fruit, whatever, a little bit of everything.
Wyoming Valley West Ice Hockey Club won't charge you, but donations are accepted.
And I do want to promote Wyoming Valley West Ice Hockey, and we do have a Try Hockey Free coming up on September 9th up at the Revolution Ice Center in Pittston.
Any kids in grades 6 through 12 are welcome, and there's no admission fee. The tryouts will last from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6:30. Zasada says the coffee break stop will be open until 7 p.m. tonight or until there's no food left to give out. In Durance, for WYLN News, I'm Bethany Gelati.
Thank you, Bethany. Senator John McCain's body was laid to rest yesterday at the U.S. Naval Academy. Hundreds of people lined the streets paying their respects as McCain's casket entered the academy. The burial was the last journey after a 5-day national mourning. Presidents Barack Obama and George W. Bush also delivered eulogies at Saturday's memorial service. McCain was honored yesterday with the Missing Man Flyover Formation aerial salute. McCain passed away at the age of 81 on August 25th after a year-long battle with brain cancer. He was buried next to his best friend, U.S. Navy Admiral Charles Larson. Adult mosquitoes can run, or at least try to fly fast, but they can't hide in parts of Schuylkill County. On Tuesday evening, the DEP and Schuylkill County Mosquito-Borne Disease Program are teaming up to spray adult mosquitoes in parts of Cressona and Schuylkill Haven boroughs. The spray will be mounted on a truck and is a ultra-low volume. It's intended to provide a quick, efficient method of adult mosquito population control in response to the West Nile virus carried by certain species. Individuals can also take their own action in the fight against mosquitoes, such as eliminating areas of stagnant water on your property. Now, if it rains Tuesday evening, or if there is a sudden decline in the mosquito population, in case they hear about this and take off, the application will be done on Wednesday evening. Hazelton will look to scare its way into the record books, and it's all for a great cause. On November 3rd, the Walk of the Undead will take place at the Laurel Mall, and it's all to raise awareness for domestic violence. Participants are looking to set a world record for most individuals taking part in a zombie march. Everyone is expected to get their zombie on by wearing worn-out clothing and doing their best zombie impersonation. Walking Dead magazine contributor and comic book artist Will Torres is scheduled to make an appearance. The time for the event has yet to be determined, but we'll make sure that we will let you know as soon as we know here on WYLN. Coming up on Greer City's News Choice, the Foster Grandparent Group is looking for you. We'll have details in Community and You, plus football highlights and Challenger Little League, all next. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Minutes away. That's right, you're just minutes away from a great deal on a new car, truck, or SUV from Barber Ford. Two great locations, Exeter and Hazleton. The best deals on America's #1 brand are just 19 minutes from Scranton, 15 minutes from Wilkes-Barre, 12 minutes from Old Forge, 18 minutes from Mountaintop, and 28 minutes from Berwick. Barber Ford in Exeter and Barber Ford in Hazleton. Start your new car search today at barberautogroup.com, where nobody sells for less.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Welcome to Community New here on Wyln, everyone. And today I'm very pleased to be joined by Mary Lou, who is the director of the local foster grandparent program here in the Luzerne and Wyoming County areas. Am I correct? All right.
Yes.
And first of all, Mary Lou, tell me a little bit about the foster grandparents program and how it works.
Well, our foster grandparent program recruits people who are age 55 and older, who meet income eligibility guidelines, and who have a desire to work with children. We ask them to serve 20 hours a week in a predetermined placement, such as a school, a daycare center, or the Head Start program.
Wonderful. So this is maybe the perfect fit for a grandmother who's maybe grandkids are a little older now, and maybe in middle school or high school, or maybe for that person who didn't have grandchildren.
Exactly. And we also look for foster grandfathers.
Okay.
We're always happy to interview men for our program, and our foster grandfathers do a really great job with the kids.
And this is an interesting program, and before we started the taping, I asked a couple questions about it, and I was really intrigued to learn that you guys are in preschools, daycare type situations, all the way up into kindergarten, and really the different work that's being done by grandparents.
Absolutely. We start working with children as young as 6 weeks old when they first start in daycare. And with infants, you hold them and rock them and feed them. And then with toddlers, you take a step up and we might work on puzzles and read to them and help them with color recognition, letter recognition. And then with preschool, we're helping children get ready to start school, writing their names, reading small words. And then when you get to school age, tutoring and mentoring with kids who are having a difficult time with their academics. So it's a really neat program.
So this is a great program for grandparents to get back to that role and fostering children to become good students and good kids moving into elementary school.
Absolutely. One of our goals, in addition to seeing academic improvement, is did the child improve with their classroom participation? Did their self-esteem improve? Did their attitude towards learning improve? That can be more important than if they got a B or a C or an A.
I know that, and this is such a great program because you're in that age. The children are in that impressionable age where to get them in there and learn and be able to shape them into being good kids moving forward. And right now, you are looking for grandparents who meet the requirements to come in. So if somebody's interested in being part of the program or learning more about it, how should they get a hold of you?
Well, just give us a phone call. I believe you posted the number, and we'll go through a quick phone interview with people, and if they're still interested, then we'll move into interviewing them. After the interview, we complete the clearances that are required, and then we have them attend a pre-service orientation. And that orientation we are going to schedule for sometime in October, right up here in Hazleton.
Wonderful. And you are really in need of some foster grandparents right here in the greater Hazleton area.
Absolutely. We are low on our numbers up here in Hazleton, and we'd really like to see those come up. And again, we can use men and women and anyone over age 55. Please don't think if you're 75 or 80 that you're too old, because you're not. We have definitely had members of our program well into their 90s.
And this program's been around a while. I think you said about 50 years. This is about 46 years right here in the locally?
We're 52 years old nationally. and I think it's 53.
53?
And, yes, and 47 years old here in Luzerne County.
So, and providing this great service. And again, if you want more information, the number has been up on your screen. You want to give Mary Lou a call and get all this information. And again, this is such a great program for individuals 55 and older. Maybe they're recently retired and they're looking for something to do. They were so used to working and being busy. Now just sitting at home is maybe going stir crazy. I know some people who are like that. So this is a perfect opportunity because, again, 5 hours a day, correct?
4 or 5 hours a day, 4 or 5 days a week.
Wonderful.
And we do provide a modest compensation, monetary compensation, free lunch. We assist with travel reimbursement or provide through the shared ride program. There's paid holidays and paid time off. And then we also have these 2 wonderful recognition events, one in June and one in December. And we have even had the honor of people receiving awards back in 2015 and 16, 30 years of service.
Wow. Wow.
So once people get in our program, they stay. And it is a true win-win situation. It's winning for the children who are our future, and it's winning for the foster grandparents.
Wonderful. It sounds like it's such a great program. So again, if you have more information, you can call Mary Lou and we'll get you in line and hopefully get you into some facilities right here in the greater Hazleton area and being able to help out. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Gary. My pleasure. I'm so happy to meet with you and get the word out.
Well, no problem. We welcome you back anytime to talk about the program and maybe have you back to give us an update on how things are going.
That would be wonderful. I'd love to do that.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us, everyone, here on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home, robotic surgery for quicker recoveries, world-class heart care and access to top specialists, all from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Northeast Gold and Silver inside the Churchill Mall is paying cash for gold and silver. Top dollar for silver coins, national currency, fine and sterling flatware. Stop in or call them at 570-497-4177.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Wilkes Tree Farm in Sugarloaf has been providing the area with the highest quality trees for over 20 years, with a wide variety of shade and evergreen trees, wholesale, retail, and choose and cut options. Call them at 570-401-8267.
It was a football heartbreaker. WYLN's Ryan Osachi has highlights of Hazleton and Wyoming Valley West.
Friday night, the Hazleton football team hosted the Wyoming Valley West Spartans at Harmon Guy Stadium. Both teams were 1-0 coming into this game. Wyoming Valley West opened up the scoring as Jake Schuster rushed for a 5-yard touchdown with 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the first quarter.
Schuster is in! Touchdown, Spartans!
With a little over 8 minutes left in the second quarter, Hazleton answered as Ryan Wolk threw a 39-yard touchdown pass to Jacob Hunsinger.
Wolk is going to go deep. He's got a man. It's Hunsinger. He's in the open field. Touchdown, Cougars!
Less than a minute later, Carson Canavan rushed for a 42-yard touchdown to put the Spartans back in the lead 14-7.
Canavan with one man to beat. He's going to go. Touchdown, Spartans! Canavan from 42 yards out.
That 14-7 score would hold going into halftime. With just under 4 minutes left in the third quarter, Damon Horton galloped his way to a 22-yard touchdown run to tie up the game at 14.
Horton cuts it back up the middle. Horton's going to go. Touchdown, Cougars! On the 2 Italian guys, touchdown. Cougars are within 1.
At At the start of the fourth quarter, the Spartans took their third lead of the night as quarterback Jake Schuster threw a 65-yard touchdown pass to Nate Baranski.
Wide open, it's Baranski. He's gonna go 65 yards for a 2 Italian guys. Touchdown Spartans.
Hazleton didn't go down without a fight as Damon Horton rushed for a 1-yard touchdown with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Horton gets it, lowers his shoulder, and no signal yet. Still no signal. Touchdown Cougars. A 2 Italian guys touchdown.
But Wyoming Valley West came up huge as Nasir Garner blocked the extra point attempt, maintaining a 1-point lead over the Cougars. This time, Hazleton was not given a chance to score again as the Spartans were able to burn the last 6 minutes of regulation due to their consistent rushing attack to keep the clock moving, as well as getting important first downs. Schuster took a knee to end the game, making the final score 21-20 as the Wyoming Valley West Spartans defeated the Hazleton area Cougars. The Spartans are now 2-0 and will host Crestwood this Friday, September 7th. Hazleton is now 1-1 and will travel to play Dallas this Friday on September 7th. In Hazleton, reporting for Wyln News, I'm Ryan Osachi.
And Friday night before the Hazleton football game, the Hazleton Little League Challenger Division was honored for their participation during the Little League World Series in Williamsport. Every year, teams need to fill out an application to see who will play, and after 9 years, Hazleton finally able to participate. District Administrator and our very own Jim Burns said it was the highlight of his career to be there for the kids. And from everyone here at Wyln TV, we would like to congratulate the Hazleton Challenger Division for this major accomplishment. Nice job. This weekend, Fun Fest will be here. Wow, where did that time go? And we will be celebrating the event's 40th anniversary. Fun Fest has something for the whole family to enjoy. It begins on Saturday. That's this coming Saturday, September 8th, from noon until 8 p.m. And then on Sunday, the 9th, from noon to 7 p.m. So plan now. There's plenty of time to stop by downtown Hazleton, enjoy the great food, live entertainment, and games for the kids. We'll be there and hope to see you. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln News.
Hanging out this Labor Day? Get up, get out, and visit Blaze Alexander's Labor Day sale. We have low prices and huge discounts on all new and pre-owned vehicles in stock. Labor Day starting at 9 a.m. All Blaze Alexander family dealerships will be open. We have the car, truck, van, or SUV you want with a payment you deserve. All locations open on Labor Day starting at 9 a.m. and only at Blaze Alexander Family Dealership, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
Stop in and get everything you need to make your garden colorful and bright. Check out our incredible low prices only at Van Hoeken Greenhouses, Retail Garden Center, Lofty Road, McAdoo.
You're watching Mountaintop's Choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.